Cardinals' #1 draft choice, Kolten Wong, and congratulations for signing. Good to have you in the house.
Thank you. It's an awesome experience to be here.
I'm sure you're in new territory in a lot of ways, and maybe this is a dream come true for you. Clearly it is, but talk about what this experience has been like for you today.
God, it's a blessing, you know, just to have the opportunity to play for the Cardinals and to start my career. It's something that you can only dream about as a little kid, and to get the chance now, especially with such a prestige organization, you know, I just feel honored and blessed.
Well, Kolten, you certainly earned this opportunity. .358 career batting average at the University of Hawaii, and I know that you were voted the best player in the Cape Cod League, and you and I both played in that same. Where were you in the Cape Cod League, by the way?
Orleans.
Orleans. Just a great league, and the best player there you were. And so you've earned this opportunity. How would you describe yourself as a player?
I'm just someone who's going to go out there and give you 100%. You know, I'm someone who's going to get my jersey dirty every day. I like to grind out games. I like close games, and I like to just, you know, do anything that I can just to make a play or, you know, help the team out in any way.
3-1 to Villanueva, and Garcia walks the pitcher here to lead off the top of the third. I can tell you, Kolten, Cardinal fans love to hear that. I mean, if you're a get-dirty kind of player, and we've seen players like that over the years here, and you'll fit right in. How about specifically in terms of your giftedness as a hitter? Do you consider yourself more of a gap hitter, power hitter, or how would you describe yourself?
More of a gap hitter. You know, someone who's going to spray the, you know, I'll spray the lines and, you know, hit the gaps, and that's something that, you know, I pride myself on, and just getting on base and allowing the people behind me to bring me in.
Leadoff walk to Villanueva, visiting with Kolten Wong, the Cardinals' first-round draft choice, who just signed today. And my understanding is that you'll be headed to Quad Cities. Has that been officially announced, or is that maybe just the idea that we're hearing, or what have you been told?
That's where I'm going.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you'll do that immediately?
I leave tomorrow night, so I'll be out there tomorrow night, and I'm trying to play Monday, so hopefully I get out there and start playing.
And I bet you can't wait to do that.
Oh, I can't wait to start.
Yeah, I mean, it'll just be a wonderful experience for you, and again, you've earned this right, and you're in a great organization, and you know that by the Cardinals picking you at that level, that they believe that you can come quickly too, and maybe won't be very long before we see you down on this field here.
Absolutely, I hope so.
As you were growing up and obviously had the gift of baseball, and you probably discovered that early, were you a fan of the game, or any players that you particularly wanted to emulate, wanted to be like?
I kind of like Jimmy Rollins. You know, he was the kind of player I kind of wanted to be like, because I knew I wasn't going to be the tallest guy. So I wanted, you know, to emulate someone who was small but played bigger than their size. And I thought Jimmy Rollins did that, and he did it, you know, with so much swagger and so much confidence, that that's what I want to bring to the game myself.
Another walk for Garcia, 2 walks to lead off the top of the third here, and that's his 3rd walk of the night. And at roughly 5'10", is that what you go, 5'10"? Or are you taller than that?
No, 5'10" is
that's stretching.
Yeah, that's stretching a little bit.
But that's the great thing about this game. I mean, you're a #1 round choice, and you're stretching it to get to 5'10". It's one of the great things about baseball.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited, and you know, I think that's what this Cardinals really liked about me, is that, you know, I'm not the biggest guy, but, you know, I play bigger than my size, and, you know, I do what I can do for my size.
There's a ground ball to second base. Going to be a tough play for Schumacher. He gets one. Both runners advance. And thinking about your years at the University of Hawaii, you were all WAC conference playing there, and you do understand that St. Louis is not quite as nice as Hawaii. You've got that memo, haven't you?
Yeah, figured it out a little bit. I mean, it's still a beautiful place, though.
It is. It is. Well, if you're looking for the same weather, I'm sorry. We're again visiting with Kolten Wong. And Kolten, you think about your years at Hawaii. What are some things you learned about the game there? And obviously that's a great program, always has been. Hawaii, think back, a number of great players have come from that school. What are some things you learned in your college years?
Just maturity, you know, growing up. And because when I first got there, you know, regular high school season in Hawaii is like 10 games.
Right.
So, you know, you got to get used to the amount of games you play, and also just realizing that, you know, you can't dwell on one at bat. If you have a bad at bat, you just got to, you know, drop it and go to the next one. And, you know, I kind of figured that out, and I think that's what really, you know, got me going.
Were you pretty sure you were going to be a first-round pick? Did you have that in your mind? Was that something the scouts were telling you? I know it's never a sure thing, but is that something you expected when the draft came about?
We had an idea. Thought that, there's a chance that I might go in the first round, but with the draft and how it is, you can never expect anything. So I wasn't really expecting anything, and when I got the call, it was just an amazing day.
You jumped up and down a little bit, didn't you?
Jumped up and down and cried.
Cried. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. No, I don't blame you. Well, Kolten, you said you're going right to Quad Cities. What are your expectations for this year and this summer?
Just, to get the feel of it, figure out what, minor league ball is all about, and just to get started. I'm just excited to get started and excited to finally start my pro career. It's been a long dream of mine since I can remember, and I'm just ready to go and ready to start my career.
Think you'll have butterflies that first at bat?
Probably birds, maybe. A little bigger.
Now, will it be worse in the fielding side? You're a second baseman, but I understand you've also caught some, played the outfield, so I guess fit right in with this Cardinal bunch we have this year. Everybody plays everywhere, but you kind of have some versatility to you?
Yeah. I mean, I played catcher this year. I played catcher one game, and I played outfield my freshman year, so I kind of, I'm confident I can play anywhere in this field, so we'll just see whatever coach puts me.
1-2 pitch to Lind is hit into center field. It's going to be deep enough to score a run. Rasmus back close to the track, now on the track. And the Blue Jays are going to tie this game. Sacrifice fly for Adam Lind. 1-1 here in the third inning. Kolten Wong is our visitor, first-round draft choice out of the University of Hawaii, and he will be reporting to Quad Cities to begin his pro career. Now, do you know anything about any of the players, the managers, the situation there in Quad Cities, or you're just going to take that in as you get there?
Just take it in as I get there.
Show up at the park and just do what they tell you.
Exactly.
That's probably pretty good advice.
Exactly.
Good way to start. There's some great folks in this Cardinal minor league system, and all of them very anxious to see you play and be in a Cardinal uniform. Ground ball, tough play by Descalzo. Diving play, comes up into the high throw, and he is safe at first base. Lance Berkman doesn't believe it. Bang, bang play. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, he's out on that one.
He's out. Colt, there you have it. There you have it. Colton's got another career if he doesn't make it as a second baseman, but everybody, at least in the Cardinal scouting department, believes that he will, and it won't be very long before we'll see you in a big league uniform. And I assume there's part of you that starts thinking about this big league club here, Kolten. You know that there's a Matt Holliday and there's an Albert Pujols, and just the thought of maybe not that far down the road being at a spring training with those guys as teammates.
Yeah, I met Albert Pujols today actually in the training room. Didn't realize he's that big. He's kind of a scary guy. So I mean,
he scared you, huh?
A little bit. He came up from the table and I looked at him and I was kind of drawn back a little bit. I hope this guy doesn't get pissed off at me for being in here or something.
There's some pitchers that have felt that way about Albert. I don't know if I've ever heard that from a future teammate. But he is certainly a big and strong guy, and Cardinals hoping to get him back 5 or 6 weeks from now. Juan Rivera hits this ball deep to left field, and this ball is gone. A 3-run home run by Juan Rivera. Again, we want to thank Kolten Wong for joining us. Congratulations for being a Cardinal. We look forward to seeing you here in St. Louis, Kolten.
Thank you very much.
All right.